Change, a group of 5 high school students, bound together by their love for science and the desire to give back to community. I'm Ishani Srinivasan, the captain for the team Change.
Hi, my name is Hussain Mahawala and I'm the financial head of Change.
I'm Mubini Sen Salma, and I'm the chief analyst of the team Change.
I'm Neil Acharya, and I'm the technical head of Change.
I'm Jiya Barman, and I'm business and visual head of the team.
In today's world, a new technological advancement has arisen, the air conditioner. However, the negative impact of air conditioners are far from negligible.
They cause unexpected changes in the humidity and temperature, which affects the individual's respiratory system. They also result in dry skin and dry mucous membranes and serve as a transmitter of infectious respiratory diseases, some of which are pharyngitis, hoarseness, and throat irritation. Air conditioners are a major source of CFCs and HCFCs, which is one of the major factors of the increase in global warming. Even the newer models which use HFCs and HFOs have brought about ozone depletion. The fossil fuels also release carbon dioxide into the air, which contributes to ozone depletion. The plastics used in the air conditioners are non biodegradable and increase land pollution.
And that's where VacuHaven comes in. VacuHaven is a unique substitute for air conditioners. A conical window installed on the side of a building rather than ordinary windows facilitates the entry of cool air based on the Venturi effect. Additionally, a vacuum pump installed in the room is to provide for quicker airflow. A product that sounds so simple, but is so effective. To better understand VacuHaven, it's essential to look into its various aspects and principles.
The first principle, the Venturi effect. Discovered by Giovanni Venturi, the Venturi effect is the reduction in fluid pressure that results when a fluid enters a constricted section or choke of a pipe. This reduction in fluid pressure is characterized by a drop in the fluid's potential energy, and this decrease in potential energy results in a decrease in the temperature of the fluid. Thus, air entering a room through conical shaped windows is significantly cooler than air on the outside. Additionally, the installation of a vacuum pump accelerates the pace at which air enters a room, which creates a moving air like situation.
This is the very principle used in our first inspiration, the Hawa Mahal, which means air palace. It is believed that the reason behind the construction of the Hawa Mahal was to allow parda-clad women to witness the sights of the city through these charokas. However, the lattice work also lets in cool breeze into the area due to the Venturi effect, creating an almost air conditioning-like effect during peak summers.
Another crucial aspect is the use of conductors and insulators of heat. Since the cone is supposed to be a cooling apparatus, it is coated with a layer of clay, which has cooling properties in addition to being an insulator of heat. This increases the cooling capacity of the apparatus to a further extent.
Additionally, filters are installed in the cone apparatus to ensure that only the cleanest and purest air reaches you in your homes. Finally, the only use of artificial energy reveals itself in the vacuum pump, which only uses electricity and does not emit any pollutants like CFCs.
To illustrate our concept in greater detail, we have fitted the room with three windows instead of our proposed one. Now, this window on this side is extremely large and it ensures maximum cooling of air. Its only downside is that it protrudes inside a bit, so a little of the room space will have to be sacrificed. Now, this window is our ideal window. It's shaped exactly like a window in the Hawa Mahal would be shaped. It is square in shape on both sides and it has a cone shaped exterior so that it can cool the air. Now, this window over here is not exactly a window, it's more like a hole in the wall. It's extremely small, but it does ensure the cooling of air as the inside is much smaller than the outside. This box you see in this left corner is our proposed vacuum pump.
Our business is aimed at the HVAC or the heating, ventilating, and air conditioning market. Currently, the HVAC industry is dominated by companies that sell air conditioners such as Voltas and Daikin.
Air conditioners cost 30,000 Indian rupees or 400 USD. VacuHaven costs only 20,000 Indian rupees or 270 USD. Air conditioners consume 1 kilowatt of energy per hour. VacuHaven, on the other hand, consumes only 0.186 kilowatts of energy per hour. Air conditioners release chlorofluorocarbons, hydrochlorofluorocarbons, carbon dioxide, non-biodegradable substances, and so much more, which harm the environment. VacuHaven has zero emissions.
To gather funds for VacuHaven, we've come up with two solutions. The first, approaching venture capitalists. After designing a model and building a prototype, we approach venture capitalists and present a product via firms such as Brand Capital and Indian Angel Network.
However, keeping the various setbacks in mind, we've also looked into other viable options, such as licensing our product to other companies. We approach companies that manufacture and retail air conditioners, such as Voltas and Blue Star, or ceiling fans, such as Usha and Bajaj, and license our product to companies for a royalty fee on each unit sold by the company. And so, why should you buy VacuHaven? 1. It's cheaper and more affordable than most other cooling options.
2. It releases no emissions whatsoever.
3. It creates no solid waste.
4. It purifies the air you breathe through filters.
And 5. It allows for the implementation of the beautiful infrastructure that is used in the Palace of Winds, better known as the Hawa Mahal. VacuHaven, the cooling solution for the future, changing the world for the better. This is Ishani Srinivasan signing off. Thank you. And so, why should you buy air conditioner? You just shouldn't. Don't buy them.